Next this morning, universities across the country are sounding the alarm over a surge in students using AI to pass online exams.
Oh dear, deepfakes designed to look and sound like a student are making it even easier to cheat these days, leaving remote courses at risk. And for more on this morning, we're joined by futurist Michael McQueen. Michael, every time I speak to you, I get more nervous by the minute with the future that we're heading towards, because it really seems like in 2026 we're going to really see AI take off in a way that we haven't seen before. We're just heading to that trajectory. Is that correct?
We've talked so much about it, haven't we, in the last 18 months? Like all the bells, the whistles, the clever things AI can do. I think 2026 will be where we realise the limitations of some of this technology. You know, the issue of trust, deep fakes, like we saw with universities, is a big theme that we're going to see emerge in the next 12 months. But we're also seeing the fact that AI slop, you know that word that came out late last year, so much content we're inundated with that is sort of a little bit soulless. And in fact, 20% of all new YouTube clips are AI-generated content.
Oh my
goodness. So that need for like made by human being something that we're all craving. Also the environmental impacts we're starting to wake up to. The actual water-related demand for AI is more right now than the global demand for bottled water as an industry. It's wild.
What about benefits? Because surely there's got to be a good side to this. Industries like healthcare and things like that, they're going to benefit surely over the next 12 months?
Yeah, so what there are limitations with AI in some areas. We're just seeing things take off in others. Healthcare is one. We're seeing AI being used for diagnosis of things like breast cancer, heart disease, even Alzheimer's, well before you could ever figure it out otherwise. But interestingly, one of the big healthcare trends to watch this year is the flow-on effect of weight loss drugs like Ozempic. So, in fact, I was reading recently, global airlines are saving up to $80 million a year in fuel costs now because passengers are getting lighter. We're seeing the impact on management of diabetes, for instance, and heart disease. But also, interestingly for this, Ozempets is a term you'll likely hear this year. So this is Ozempic-like drugs for cats and dogs that are also overweight. So healthcare, and then you look at robots on surgical wards and a lot of this stuff happening. AI is certainly causing a big shift in healthcare. Correct.
I know you've got a crystal ball, so tell us, what is one way in particular you think our lives will change thanks to AI this year?
Well, I think the big thing about AI for this year will be for all of us figuring out where it actually adds value to our lives rather than just being a gimmick. And I think for all of us, as we look into next year and like what are things we want to keep, what do we want to leave behind, technology is going to be a big part of that. But also, and you'll relate to this, Sal, something I really hope stays in last year.
Yes.
Two numbers. Any preteen parent knows this. 6, 7.
Oh, no.
May it stay in 2025.
Or maybe not.
We can only hope. That's right.
Thank you. We'll end on that note. Thanks for that, Michael.